A Michigan judge has denied the release of a 15-year-old Black girl locked up for not completing her homework. In mid-May, the girl, who is being identified only by her middle name, Grace, failed to send in her online homework and has been held at the Children's Village in Oakland County, a youth detention center. The judge says her decision was rooted in a probation violation related to charges of assault and theft last year, in which Grace was accused of biting her mother's finger and stealing a fellow student's phone. The judge denied Grace's attorney's attempts to discuss the original decision to detain her and would not allow testimony from her special education teacher. Black youth in Michigan are more than 4 times as likely to be detained than white youth, according to 2015 data analyzed by the nonprofit Sentencing Project. A group of Black sanitation workers in New Orleans are over 2 months into their strike, demanding $15 an hour and adequate PPE. As Breakthrough covered back in May, garbage hoppers with the City Waste Union have been organizing to get their union recognized by the city and receive hazard pay, since they are on the front lines of the pandemic, emptying garbage cans into trucks across the city. A GoFundMe set up to support the striking workers has raised almost $200,000. While only 14 men are on strike, their experience mirrors those of many more non-union hoppers in the city and nationally. The strikers were originally replaced with formerly incarcerated workers employed by a temp agency that took 2/3 of the workers' earnings, leaving them with a measly $3 payout per day. Cuba has successfully flattened the curve of coronavirus infections. On Monday, the Ministry of Public Health of Cuba did not confirm any new cases for the first day since March 11th. There have been a total of 2,446 positive cases since COVID-19 first appeared on the island, with 87 people who have died, and there have been no deaths in 9 consecutive days. 13 of 15 provinces are moving to phase 3 of reopening, meaning commercial businesses and other productive activities can resume, while all large public events will remain canceled. The socialist nation has received accolades from countries across the globe for its response to the virus, sending doctors and nurses to 70 countries. In Italy, where the iconic Mole Antonelliana building in Turin was lit with the words "Grazie Cuba" or "Thanks Cuba" this week. Meanwhile, here in the US, the nationwide case count nears 4 million and coronavirus infection rates have skyrocketed in states that reopened prematurely. Workers at a McDonald's in Oakland, California have ended the longest fast food strike in US history and joined with Black Lives Matter activists to connect the issues of workers' rights and racist police brutality. Workers went on strike from May 26th to July 12th, demanding PPE, a living wage, and overall improved working conditions. The Oakland store saw 11 workers test positive for COVID-19, exposing an estimated 35 workers to the virus. Workers say that despite knowing this number of confirmed cases, management refused to give them proper protection, forcing them to wear dog diapers and coffee filters as masks. A majority of Americans say our society is racist against Black and Latino people, according to a new poll by the Wall Street Journal and NBC News. 56% of those polled said Black Americans are discriminated against, with a little over 50% saying the same of Latinos. This follows nearly 2 months of the nationwide uprising against racism, spurred by the murder of George Floyd in Minneapolis on May 31st. It's clear that the ongoing movement in the streets is impacting the hearts and minds of millions of Americans and recognizing the racism embedded in every aspect of our society.